Okay, so we are in the Extended Stay America Suites in Orlando. Again, a little bit of a dark hallway. That doesn't really concern me. We just checked in. Everyone is really nice in this hotel so far. I've spoken with them on the phone, and the one lady that I spoke to a few times, she was down there. She's very nice. This one seems a little bit nicer than so far than the one in Pittsburgh. Where do you see it? Are we in the wrong? Oh, it's probably down here. Apparently there's an app for the washing machine, which is nice. I didn't realize that. Which is, I mean, we didn't use the washing machines over there in Pittsburgh, but we're definitely going to be using them here. So that's very convenient. So I don't have to worry about having quarters. So we're coming up to our room. We're at our room. There's no room number on the door, so. Oh, nice. Okay, let's turn the lights. Wow, this is definitely a lot nicer than the one in, oh, look at the cabinets. Okay. Oops. We should probably hold that door next time. Just first impressions. I'll do a whole other room tour. But we're just walking in. You're seeing it for the first time with us. So there's a couch here. Lily, can you turn some of these lights on so we can see it better? Definitely bigger, definitely nicer. 2 beds, TV. Oh, there's a bigger closet here, which is helpful for the two of us. We'll just have to pull clothes out, maybe for a weekly basis. She and I both have a lot of clothes, so we'll just have to pull clothes out for a weekly basis. Let's see. Oh, pardon me, I look a mess at this point. We just got back from the auto train. So here is, it's nice. So one of us could be in the bathroom and then one of us could be out here getting ready for that. Oh, also there's a second closet. Literally, there's a second closet. That is very helpful. That's going to be very helpful. I think we can actually manage to stay here and not go for something like the, like the, what was I saying in a previous video? Hello Landing. I mean, other than we won't have our own separate space. This is definitely a bigger room, a nicer room than the one in Pittsburgh. Although that one was a nice place too, but very happy about this. So, oh, a dishwasher, get out of here. Are you kidding me? And I threw out the our pods and everything because we didn't have room for them. We didn't have room for so many things. Oh my gosh, the car was so packed. Okay, well, we're gonna start bringing things into this room. So we wanted to do this now before we junk it up with all our stuff. We will try to get everything put away as well as possible. But here's the first impression. Hi, so we've been at the Extended Stay America Suites for 2 weeks now. This is the one on Universal Boulevard Convention Center. That's this location. I wanted to give you a little bit of a updated room tour. I did the first room tour. It was the first impression as soon as Lily and I came in the room. So this is an updated room tour with kind of our stuff out. I'm doing it today because we just had housekeeping come in and tidy up a bit and make beds, so it looks nice. I mean, I got things put away as tidy as possible, but the beds are nice and made, so I wanted to go ahead and film this today. I haven't filmed anything outside yet, and I haven't filmed the laundry room yet. So far, everything is going really well. I am very pleased. I'm just still so surprised at the terrible reviews that I saw about Extended Stay America Suites. If you saw my my review about the one in Monroeville, Pennsylvania, yeah, I mean, I was concerned about my experience all around, and I've been pleased with both. This room, as you saw from earlier in the video, it's bigger, it's even nicer. I haven't had no issues. I haven't even had issues here with bugs. I've had no issues at all in this room. No musty smell. The people here are really nice. I feel safe here. again, this video is gonna go up. I won't even finish filming this video completely until I'm ready to leave from here. So if anything changes drastically between now and the time I'm ready to leave, which will be months from now, definitely I'll report it. But I cannot imagine. I mean, everybody has been super nice. Yeah, the cleaning, the housekeeping was here today, and I said in my Monroeville video, because I was only there 5 days, I don't have housekeeping come in and do, you know, I don't normally have room service done whenever I'm staying in a hotel. But of course I'm here several months, so you know, they come in this situation every 2 weeks. Basically, I guess it looks like they cleaned the floor, or at least swept it, if not mopped it. I think they probably swept it at least, because I know there was stuff on the floor that needed to be swept up. They cleaned the bathrooms, put in fresh towels, and made the beds, and probably, I don't know, maybe they dusted. But yeah, the room looks nice. Everything seems in order. I've been very happy. I'm very satisfied with this experience so far. I mean, I've been on several moving to Florida moving to Florida Facebook groups, and I've seen some horror stories about people's experiences at other hotels, like brand name hotels. I mean, not that this is not a brand name, but you know, bad horror stories. And I feel very blessed that I did choose this hotel, because I've had no problems at both locations. I have had absolutely no problems. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and just give you an updated room tour. So back here in the kitchen, down here we have a garbage can. I've used that's with my own liners at this point. I have some Clorox wipes there in case I need them. The microwave, which gets used every day. I have some crackers and peanut butter up there. Oh no, you can't see. You can see that. Crackers and peanut butter up there, and some cookies that I haven't gotten into yet. Those are just for just whenever I want some chocolate. This is Downy Wrinkle Releaser, because if I'm going to spray something with Downy Wrinkle Releaser, because I do not iron, I will do it outside at the door, because I don't want that spray all over the floor. And then these are just my trash bags for the kitchen garbage. Let's see, Lily uses that for her ramen noodles, my Bustelo, of course, and then my decaf for when I have my coffee in the evening. And then these are just some snacks and treats and noodles. So we ended up getting this full-length mirror because there's no full-length mirror in the hotel, and you know, we want to know what we look like when we get dressed. So I have my computer. I just got some pizza that I'm about to have. There's where I normally sit when I'm recording. The camera is usually is here on a tripod, and I'm there, and this is what you usually see in the background. Ooh, let me turn some lights on because it is kind of dark in here. Sorry, my recording skills, my camera skills are probably horrendous. So this is actually a sofa bed. So this this pulls out. So here we have the TV, which I really haven't turned on very much. Well, Lily hasn't been here. This is a lap desk that Lily's going to use when she starts school, because she's going to be doing school from home. And so I ended up getting a printer. And so I have some printer paper. Under there I have some office supplies. And this is some stuff that Lily's using this box that has stuff in it that I don't really need right away. She's using that box, you know, to put her phone on. She's actually, Lily's actually traveling with her dad. She went away for a week. So she's actually coming home tonight. And so here we have some of our stuff. I mean, we have stuff in these drawers, in this cabinet, but you know, we can't fit everything in the drawers, so some of this stuff is sitting out. As you can see, we have fresh towels because housekeeping was just here, so they put in fresh towels. And then I got my own toilet paper, So we have stuff in there. So we have tissues up there and toilet paper, and I got extra towels for Lily and also for myself that I have in a drawer. This side is Lily's stuff. Yeah, this side is Lily's stuff. And then we have laundry here that I have to do. I'm waiting for her. Okay, I don't know, we lost focus for a minute. Anyway, so I have laundry there to do tomorrow. After Lily comes home tonight, she'll have laundry so that I will have, I'll just do it all at once. I'm actually trying to stick to just doing one load of laundry a week or at a time, because it's kind of hard with all, you know, so many people here. To try to do more than like 1 or 2 loads of laundry at a time, but I guess I'll have about 2 loads of laundry to do. But I'm trying to just keep it down to 1. It's just easier that way. I just didn't get to it while she was gone, which I could have, but I didn't, because I've just been really busy working on my real estate onboarding stuff. I've been really busy with that. So this is my closet. What's great is that we do have 2 closets here in this hotel room, so it's very helpful. And we don't have all of our clothes out here, but so anyway, I put some shoes up there. I have some shoes here. These are her shoes, and then she's got a couple of pairs of shoes that she took with her, and that's about it. So this is definitely bigger than the room that we had in Pittsburgh. So this is the double bed area, and then we have, like, again, we have 2 closets, the bathroom, and then we didn't have a couch in the other room. So this is definitely more of a suite than the other room was. The other room was more of a double room with a little kitchenette and a bathroom. So this is definitely more of a suite, and you know, it suits us just fine. It suits us just fine. It's working out okay. Hopefully we won't have to be here too long, not because I don't like it here, but because I would like to be in our permanent place soon. But for now, it definitely works. Okay, so I'm going to do a lot of laundry, and I'm going to show you as much of that as I can. So we're going to the elevators. This bag is kind of heavy. I'll show you a little bit of outside before we get to the laundry room. The laundry room is actually outdoors, in this facility. Whereas in Boulevard it was inside. I don't know who's here. Hold on. Okay, so there's a pool here. I have not gone in there. I don't know if I will, but there's a pool here. And then the laundry room is that building back behind the pool. There's also back there, next to those green chairs in the back, is I guess that's a jacuzzi back there, I think. It is hot and sunny and beautiful. So to get into the laundry facility, you need to have your key card. So I'm gonna pull that out. I don't know if there's anyone inside. We'll see. No machines are being used, it seems. So we have this big one and then all these dryers. I'm gonna get my clothes in. Okay, so this is about all I could fit in this load. So I'm going to get it started. So normally I would use this, well, I have used the app for this. I'm not using the app anymore. I could use quarters in here. But for this, I'm gonna actually use my card. So I will insert my card in here. I think you could also slide it here. And I'm gonna insert the chip in here. So I want it on warm. I'm gonna choose that and then start. And it's charged, as you saw, $2.50 to my card for this load. And as you can see, this will be ready in 28 minutes. So I'll set a timer and we'll come back. I'll set a timer for 25 minutes and we'll come back to get everything in the dryer. Okay, this load finished. I put in another load and wipe my hands with some hand wipes. Because there's nowhere to wash your hands here, and I didn't want to touch clean clothes after touching dirty clothes. So I'm gonna get these clothes in the dryer, and I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so I have the clothes in. I did clean out the lid. Actually, there was nothing in there. Somebody had cleaned it out before me, but normally I will go ahead and clean that out because I'm already cleaned out. I'm going to close this. I'm gonna actually use quarters this time because I have some quarters I want to use up. But it also has this machine. This for the lower machine is 10. The upper one is 9. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick 9, 10. This will be 45 minutes for this $2.50. Depending if I have like towels in the wash or not. Sometimes I need more. Usually I need more, but definitely if I have towels I'll need more. So I'm gonna put this in there. You have to have a minimum of 250. You can add more quarters for like an extra 5 minutes at a time. So that's so I already picked my. Oh no, I wanted medium temp. I mean high temp. This was medium temp. I had it on low temp, and now I'm gonna press start. This one is squeaky, but I tend to go to this one more often than not. So I have 45 minutes on this one, and 24 minutes on this one. So I'll come back in 20 minutes. Okay, so I think I showed you enough. About the laundry. I'm going to actually do one more load. Normally I try not to do more than 1 or 2 loads because if there's a lot of people in the laundry room, it's kind of hard to, there's not that many machines in there. As you can see, there are 3 regular sized machines, 1 large machine, and then several dryers. But there's no one washing right now, so I'm going to take advantage of that and go ahead and throw one more load in. So hopefully that was helpful. All right, I'm gonna go finish my laundry and I'll see you on the next segment of this video. So I'm going to the store, so I thought I'd show you out here. This is the front of the hotel. I'm going to my car. It is Friday, August 20 something, 27, I think, 28. Yeah, 27, I think. So it's pretty quiet out here. So this is the side of the hotel. The parking lot, obviously. There's my car. I'm gonna walk down to the end of the hotel. The end of the parking lot, and show you from this side. I showed you earlier the pool area and laundry room. The building where we do the laundry. Oops, somebody's coming behind me. From the other side, but so this is the other way that you can enter that area. Oh, there's nobody behind me. So this is the other side of it. So this parking lot goes all the way around here and back here. So it's a lot of parking. But anyway, we'll go this way. So from this side, you could see the other side of the laundry room building. Hi. And the pool. So this is the building where I do the laundry, and then there's the hotel, the pool, and there's the back of the hotel. That's the back entrance back there. And that's it. So now I'm gonna head back to my car and go to the store. So I want to wrap up this video about the Extended Stay America Suites in Orlando, Florida. This is the one at 8750 Universal Boulevard, and my experience there. I stayed there, my daughter and I stayed there a total of 11 weeks and 5 days from June 22nd until September 12th. I'm doing this video in order to hopefully help others out there who are making a move to Florida and don't necessarily have an apartment to go to right away, or a home that they're purchasing right away, and are not sure where they should stay or could stay. There are different options out there. You can stay there. This is not the only that is not the only extended stay hotel. There are others, none that I know of personally, because that's not where I stayed, but there are Airbnbs and Verbos. There's something called Fusion Orlando, which is actually is around the corner actually from the extended stay where my daughter and I stayed. And that place is like a short-term rental place, short-term apartments. I think they do their rentals from like 3 to 6 months. I've heard some decent things about that place as well. There's something else called Hello Landing, which I believe you can find Hello Landing apartments. They're probably a little bit more upper scale, but they're more like corporate rentals. When I was doing my research about where to stay, and when I came out here, when I moved out here, I went on YouTube. I did see some videos from traveling nurses. Those are very helpful if you're searching for places to stay. The traveling nurses, they tend to stay at Extended Stay America, and they've stayed at these, and I've seen some that stay at Hello Landing and other people that have stayed at Hello Landing. I heard about Fusion Orlando through another YouTube channel. And another resource that that people out there I've heard of that they use is furnished finders. Those are furnished apartments that I believe just homeowners put their furnished rooms or apartments on this furnished finders. I didn't use any of those, obviously. I researched them, but I didn't use them. I decided to go with Extended Stay America Suites, and I put up another video of the original one that I stayed in. Was before I left Pittsburgh. I sold my house in Pittsburgh, and I stayed in one for 5 days in Pittsburgh, just to kind of get an idea of what it would be like. And I had a positive experience there, and I also had a very positive experience here in Orlando. As I said in my previous video, I was very concerned about how it would be, because I'd seen such bad reviews about Extended Stay America Suites, just Google reviews, online reviews, other videos, And I was surprised when after staying in the Monroeville location about how bad the reviews were, and I'm still surprised after staying at the one here in Orlando, how bad the reviews are. I found the people that work there to be very nice and very accommodating, and in my opinion, they care about their guests. The staff there, from housekeeping to management, I had absolutely no issues with anyone there. I found everybody there to be very nice. So I was there as, again, a total of almost 3 months. Out of the 5, I had my reservation for 5 months. I wasn't hoping to stay there for the full 5 months, nothing having to do with extended stay. It's just that I wanted to get into a more permanent location. My original plan was to get into an investment property, but I decided to hold off on that and get into an apartment because I'm holding off on the investment side of my real estate business. I'm just solely focusing right now on my real estate sales, my real estate agency side of my business. I am a realtor here in Florida. And so I ended up utilizing my real estate license, and I went out and started searching for apartments for me and my daughter, and was able to find an apartment, which is where we are now. So we'll be here for at least a year, probably 2, because ultimately I do want to purchase my next home, and I want to give myself time to figure out where it is that I want to ultimately purchase, because more than likely wherever I purchase is where it's gonna be it. I don't enjoy moving, so that's not fun. So I just moved here to Florida in June from Pittsburgh, sold my house, packed up my house, a 3-bedroom 1.5 bath house. There's a video on my channel about that whole process. And I moved into the hotel, got settled into the hotel for a little bit, somewhat, because we knew we weren't going to be staying there permanently, and then just moved into this apartment. And so my hope is to stay here until I purchase something in about a couple of years. I do need to stay in the county where I am right now because of my daughter's school. So once she graduates high school, then I can purchase wherever I want. And so my plan is to stay here until she's done with school. So she's finishing up her junior year. When she's in her junior year, and then she's got senior year, and then I can decide where I want to. But I'm sure by that point I'll have a much better idea where in Florida I want to purchase. And it will be. I'm sure I'll be staying in Florida. I have no plans to leave Florida. I'm loving it here. I'm enjoying it here. I definitely can see myself staying here for the rest of my life. So as far as extended stay, well, I went off on a tangent there. Sorry about that. But as far as extended stay, I had a very positive experience. The room was nice. The people were nice. The people were nice. I felt, and this is very important to me, I felt safe there. I was able to, and I said this earlier in this video, I was able to leave and go work on my business, and my daughter could stay in the room, and just hang out there. And then ultimately, once she started school, she's doing online school, so she was doing school from the hotel. I did end up, and now you get free Wi-Fi, free basic Wi-Fi with your room, but I did upgrade to the high-speed internet per month. So you can get it either for, I don't know, a few hours, I think, or a few days, or a week or something. I ended up getting it for the month. So for the high speed for the month is an additional $31.99. That's not private. That's still on the hotel's network. So I was able to do limited work from home, because I limited what I did, and my daughter was able to do school from the hotel, and she would get on her phone. I did have her get on the hotel's, I didn't do it, but I had her get on the hotel's Wi-Fi for her phone, because she was blowing through her data. I'm being on her data, and it actually cost me more to buy more data for her than it did for me to just pay for the high-speed Wi-Fi. I had to get the high-speed Wi-Fi for her phone, because just the regular Wi-Fi, her getting on the regular Wi-Fi on her phone was too slow still. But once I upgraded to the high-speed Wi-Fi in the hotel, she was able to get on her phone on the Wi-Fi and she was fine. The way that they do is that you just pay a week at a time. So I think I had to stay a minimum of in order to get the monthly rate, because I got the monthly rate. The month for me, my rate was like $74.80 a night. You know, and I don't know, like I know that other places are, I mean, even an Airbnb I think probably would be about the same, if not more. I mean, when I looked at the reservations for, because I did look at those, you know, those as an option when I was searching for where to stay, and I was coming up with rates over $100 a night. Maybe there were some that are lower, I don't know, but so I feel like that's kind of reasonable for extended. I don't know, I think that's a reasonable rate. I could be wrong. I mean, other people might have better options out there. I don't know. I know, like this. I did see someone post something like, because I'm only on these different Facebook groups for people moving to Florida, moving to Orlando, moving to Florida in general. And someone was mentioning renting a mobile home, like in a mobile home park. But then at the same time they said that they had issues with the Wi-Fi, and to me that would have been a problem. I need to have Wi-Fi. I work from home as a realtor. I'm with EXP, so we're a cloud-based brokerage. I don't go into an office. I do any work that I need to do, I do it from home. And if I'm out, I'm out on the road. But if I'm working from home. So internet is important, and for me, it's important for my daughter because she does school from home. And it's just like, even if that wasn't the case, even if I still want internet, so being in a location where the internet is a problem. It's that won't work for me. Anyway, so my rate for the nightly rate was $74.80, and then I paid. Now that's a monthly rate, although I paid it weekly. So I would go down, like when I got there, I paid. Well, actually, I paid the day before because I was supposed to be there a day earlier than I got there, and so I just paid. I just did an authorization to pay for the day that I wasn't even there yet. I paid for it because I wanted to make sure that when I got there, I didn't have to wait until check-in. I just wanted to be able to go there and go in. So, but once I was there, like the following week, I paid. Every Wednesday I went down in the morning and I paid for the following week. So I paid weekly. I paid the monthly rate, but I paid it weekly. They didn't charge me for the full month. They didn't charge me for the full 5 months, whatever the case may be. They just charged me per week. So that's how they do it. You just go down every week. If you're staying there, long term, you just go down every week and pay for the following week. Again, I paid on Wednesdays. I actually left on a Monday, so I had already paid the week before. I had already paid through that Wednesday. So when I checked out on Monday, I ended up getting a credit back of 2 days. For me, it came down to, I wanted to be here. I wanted to come to Florida, and that was my main goal. It was to get to Florida, and I obviously needed a place for me and my daughter to stay that was safe and where we could work. And that's what we got. That's what we got. And I definitely recommend it. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't keep that as an option to stay in Florida. Or I would imagine if I didn't have any issues with it in Pittsburgh, and I didn't have any issues with it here, I would imagine that it's probably similar other places. I didn't get to record the breakfast area, so they in the hotel in Pittsburgh, it was just like a credenza area that they had set up table by the front desk, and with the coffee and breakfast items. In Orlando, in this particular hotel, it was like a kind of like a dining room area. So they had tables where people actually would sit there sometimes during the day to work, or just spend time with each other, or but also they would go down there in the morning and have their coffee there. So they had a coffee station with coffee and oatmeal, granola, and some muffins. Sometimes chocolate muffins, sometimes blueberry muffins. I didn't care for the blueberry muffins, but the chocolate muffins were really good. I think that was about that I can remember. As far as like I didn't, the only reason I ever went down there to get in the morning was to grab some sugar and to see if they have the chocolate muffins because they were good. I didn't care about the blueberry muffins. They were, I don't know, but the thing about blueberry muffins, they have like, sometimes they have a bitter aftertaste, and those did. I didn't like them. But anyway, that's not a reason not to stay there. It's a good place. It's a good place. Nice people. Safe location. That area in particular, by the way, it's a very centrally located. It's a safe area there. I didn't feel uncomfortable there at all. So there's a Publix nearby. There's a Walmart nearby. There's a couple of Walmarts actually in 2 different directions nearby. There's an Aldi nearby. There's all kinds of, there's a post office nearby. Like I did in one of my videos I talked about getting a PO box, especially if you're like in an in-between situation like I was. So I ended up getting a PO box. It's very central. A lot of businesses and gas stations and strip malls, shopping centers, strip malls, whatever you call them. A lot of things in that area. So you're not like in the boondocks somewhere. You're definitely around a lot of things. That road, Universal Boulevard, the traffic is not bad there at all. But when you go over to like up the road a little ways, you gotta go to Sand Lake Road. Going like left from there is like the traffic there can get bad during certain times of the day because I-4 is right there. So going in that direction, depending on the time of day, can get kind of dicey as far as the traffic. But going in the other direction usually isn't bad. Yeah, safe location, nice people there. Definitely a place to put on your list of places to consider when moving to Orlando, moving to Florida. Well, I can only speak for this particular location here because it's Orlando. But again, I've stayed at 2 of them so far, and I've had no problems whatsoever. In my opinion, they do definitely seem to care about their guests' experience. As they say, they strive for a 10 out of 10. So, and I do think that they try. I will say at that location, I'm not sure why this is still up. So there's a sign at the front desk that says they have a shuttle to Disney, to the Magic Kingdom, like every day. From like it picks people up at 7 and then brings them back at 8 or something like that. And my daughter and I were considering using that, and then I asked about it. I asked the front desk about it, and I said, is there anything that I need to know about the shuttle, because we were considering taking a trip out there. And they said that it doesn't actually run. So I don't know. But apparently it's not a hotel van. It's something that's done by Disney. They come around and they pick up people from the different hotels in the area, because there are other hotels in the area, but that they haven't seen it run for a while. And that people have been stuck out there waiting for it, and it doesn't show up. So I don't know if that's the case, why they keep that sign up there. I would say take that down, because you can't use it anyway. So I mean, that again, not a reason not to stay there, but just don't take that sign seriously, because apparently that doesn't work. Although I will say Disney's very close to there. It's about maybe 10 to 15 minutes from the hotel. It's very close. You could take an Uber over there, really, honestly. if you don't have a rental, just yeah, it's very close. It's not a far drive at all. Of course, hopefully you don't get stuck in I-4 traffic. I never really got when I've been on I-4, my experience hasn't been horrendous. I've had a worse experience waiting online at the post office and waiting online at Walmart than I have waiting in traffic on I-4. So I don't have a lot of bad things to say about I-4. But I do agree that certain times of the day, like during rush hour, it's definitely worse than others. I guess maybe I just tend to have gotten on I-4 after rush hour, or after morning rush hour and before evening rush hour, I guess. So I have never really gotten stuck in crazy traffic. If I've been in traffic, at least it's been moving. I don't mind being in traffic that at least is moving than just traffic that's just sitting there not moving at all. I haven't been in I-4 traffic like that, so it doesn't really, you know, being in some congestion doesn't really bother me. But yeah, that being said, the park, Disney property is very close to the hotel, so it doesn't take you long to get there at all. 10 to 15 minutes most likely, and that's it. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope that it was helpful, and for those of you out there who are you know, trying to make a plan to come out here, come out to Florida, move to Florida, and you know, you need some option. When I was doing research on it, I did see some videos about extended stay, but not a whole lot. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to put this up and just share my own experience about it. So I hope that it was helpful to someone out there. And again, I am a realtor here in Central Florida, so if you need any real estate services out here, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact information is in the description below. I post every Sunday, so if you like this video, come back, subscribe, like this video, share, and I will see you next time.